Okay, so today's video we are going to, I am going to share with you guys what I'm eating for the full day. Today I'm going to be eating high carb, low fat. The reason why I'm doing that is because I'm hitting legs. I'm training my legs, I'm going hard, and I'm going to be conditioning. Conditioning meaning I'm going to be doing some cardio as well. So I can have those extra carbs, I can burn those babies off and use that as fuel. So, but before we get into what I'm going to be eating for the full day, I would like to say thank you to Function of Beauty for being the sponsor of this video. Function of Beauty is a company that customizes in shampoo and conditioner made specifically for your hair type. Great thing about them is that they are 100% vegan and cruelty free. No parabens, no GMOs, no toxins, no sulfates. They're just win, 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 win. So I absolutely love the bottle that I created for myself. I customized my bottles based off of my hair goal, my main hair goal, which is moisture. Guys, I have kinky curly texture hair. If I want to have it grow, if I want it to be healthy, my main hair goal has always been moisture. So I created my shampoo and conditioner based off of a 2-minute quiz that you fill out. It's really just simple questions about your hair type, what your hair goals are. I chose that I wanted to have deep condition, hydrated. I wanted to replenish my hair, nourish my roots, and have a bit of more curl definition. It's actually time for me to wash my hair. You can also choose whether you want dye or no dye in your bottle. I chose no dye, and the scent that I chose for my bottle almost went with no scent, but I was like, I saw Perfection. It's a pear scented smell. I just knew it was gonna smell good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So that's what I scented my bottles around, and you can also choose how strong you want the scent. So I chose mine as a medium scent, so it's not too strong, not too light, and I love the way it smells. And to top it off, guys, you can even name your bottles. So I went really simple. I just named them my names. Instead of saying Function of Beauty, it says Function of Toni. So like if you have little girls or little boys, a husband, whatever, men can most definitely use these products. It's not centered around just gender specific. It's for men and women. If you want to name it whatever you want to name it, you could do that. But I just thought that was super cool because I just felt like it was just customized specifically for me. Like I feel like it's even that much more mine because it has my name on it. So I absolutely love that, fell in love with that. The bottles come with these tops right here, like these regular tops. They have pumps that come with the bottles, which is a win-win-win. And to make it even more better, if you're traveling, they have these travel size bottles. Check them out. You guys get 20% off of your first order. Check the description box to get 20% off your first order. I think this is a steal, guys. You would love it. You get to customize your bottles. Doesn't get any better than that. It's tailored to specifically for you in your hair type and your hair goals. So yeah, all right, let's start. Okay, so for breakfast, I'm going to be whipping up some tofu scramble, and I'm going to be using this hard tofu that I got at my local grocery store, some organic baby bella mushrooms, some baby spinach, and it's organic as well. And for the seasonings, I'm going to be using turmeric, some smoked paprika, and onion powder. And I'm going to add in just a little bit of Himalayan salt. I am going to drain the tofu because it is submerged in water, but I am not going to dehydrate it any kind of way. I'm just gonna crumble it up into pieces into the skillet. And the skillet has no oil. I'm doing this oilless, and as you can see, there's a little bit of water left over from the tofu. So I'm gonna add in my seasonings to taste, or like just eyeballing to where I think I'm gonna like it, not overdoing it. But yes, I wish I would have added in some onions. That's one thing I did forget, was some chopped onions. But I did rinse off my spinach and my mushrooms. I did not measure, so I did about a handful and a half of spinach, and then I used the 8-ounce package of baby bella mushrooms. And yeah, I'm just sauteing it until I feel like it is ready. I'm gonna add in a little bit of salt at the end, and that's pretty much it for the tofu scramble. Along with my tofu scramble, I'm going to have a slice of Ezekiel bread. The Ezekiel bread is a complete protein. Since I don't have a toaster, I am going to heat it up in the oven because it is kept cold. The toast is kept cold in the refrigerator or freezer. And so I don't have a toaster, so I just use my oven. And then I'm gonna add in some berries along with my breakfast meal, and there you have it. That's my complete breakfast for the morning. I haven't had berries in so long. These were so good. They were organic as well. Super sweet, guys. Super sweet. Moving on to lunch, I'm going to saute some multicolored bell peppers. I absolutely love sauteed bell peppers, so I chopped them up into some long pieces. I'm going to be using a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of this zesty ranch dressing, and 2 teaspoons of minced garlic to flavor the bell peppers. So I'm going to start with the apple cider vinegar, then add in the oil, minced garlic. I'm going to just warm that up in the pan a bit and let the seasoning sizzle, and then add in my bell peppers and saute those. Guys, I'm just going to saute these until like they get this nice crisp brown color that I like. It takes about 5-10 minutes. The next thing I'm going to add into my meal is some black beans, and along with my black beans I'm going to have some red onions, and then I'm going to add in some seasonings here, garlic powder along with some Mrs. Dash, and I am going to drain my black beans from the can and then add them into the pot with a little bit of water. Not really sure how much water I added, say about 4 ounces. Then I'm going to add in my seasonings, the garlic powder and the Southwestern seasoning from Mrs. Dash is salt free. Then I'm going to add in my chopped red onions. I did measure here as well, so I'm just eyeballing to my liking. So I'd say I added in about, I don't know, a 1/3 cup of the red onions. And then I'm just going to warm this up because the beans are already pre-cooked. Just warm it up in the pot. And then I'm going to plate my food. So I'm going to have some organic fresh baby kale. I'm going to add in my beans. And I did cook some rice. The rice that I cooked here was brown. You can do white, whatever preference, whatever rice you desire or preference, but I just cooked brown here. And then I'm just gonna top it off with my bell peppers, and I'm gonna add in some lime to add some flavor to my food. And that is my lunch for today. So good. Now moving on to dinner. I'm going to prepare some baked potatoes. They're going to be oilless. I'm going to flavor them with some nutritional yeast, some garlic and herb from Mrs. Dash. It's salt free. Using a bowl, I'm going to add in about, I would say 3 tablespoons of the nutritional yeast, and then about a tablespoon of the garlic and herb. Just mix that together. And then I'm going to chop up my golden potato into smaller little pieces, like just biteable pieces. And then I'm going to, before I add it into the seasoning, I'm going to say spray. I'm going to put some lime juice, some fresh lime juice on my potatoes, mix that in, and then add in my potatoes to my seasoning bowl, mix that in a bit. This does kind of get a little messy, but just going to mix it in until I figure all the potatoes are nice and coated. On a baking sheet, I'm using parchment paper so that the potatoes don't stick because they are oilless. I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Make sure my potatoes are nice and separated. I'm going to cook these for about 1:15, and I don't take them out until I feel like they're like really soft. I don't like hard potatoes, so it's like kind of like almost like a French fry. It's so good, man. Along with my meal, I'm going to be having some Seton here. It's by Upton's. I really like this brand. And I'm just going to open the package. I'm not going to use the whole entire package, but I'm just going to use a spoon to separate the crumbles. And then I'm just going to heat a portion of that up. And then I'm going to have some steamed broccoli and cauliflower. I'm using the microwave here. I don't always use my steamer. Sometimes I use my steamer, sometimes I don't. But here, just for time efficiency, I just use the microwave to heat up my veggies. Then I'm just going to plate all my food in a bowl to top it off. Guys, this is my jam. This vegan ranch dressing is like my all-time favorite. I eat it with so much. So I'm going to use about a tablespoon of that, and I'm going to add in some fresh lemon juice. Mix that in real good, and I'm going to top this off with, I'm going to use this as my topping for my food, and that is dinner. Yum, yum, yum. So that's it, guys. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out the link below to check out Function of Beauty and what they have to offer you guys. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you all for your support and your love. I love you, and I will see you next video.